Abinya, how's it going? I'm John, and this is Sweep, and welcome to the John and Sweep Show. How's it going? You alright? You alright? You alright? You right? What's the matter? What? You got a code, ain't you? Everybody's got a code. Have you got a code? I've had a code. I probably sounds a bit rough. Don't wipe your bloody nose on me. Any road, I know it's been a while since I've done a show, but we am a bit rough, ain't we, Mark? So, any road, what we've been up to? Last week, we went out to Ludlow. Well, he did come with me. He wanted to, but I did take him. You see, I went with some other friends. You see, so I don't think they'd like it if he come along. Well, I might have done. I don't know. I mean, I went with Charlotte and Dave and Lorna, so I don't know. If you're watching, you can drop it in the comments. I mean, Charlotte, would you mind it if Sweet come along? You'd have given her a laugh. He probably embarrassed you. You probably want to crawl up your own arse if Sweet was around, but. Any road, anyway, I'm rambling away here, so it's been a while since I've said hello to everybody, so I want to say hello to Eddie Travellin, how's it going? Jennifer Payne, we don't mention her much, do we? Not much we do. Jennifer Sherwood, now I sent me a couple of jokes, so I'll be telling them later, so if you don't like them, you can drop it in the comments. Sorry, Jen. Alright, hello to Tracy Linden as a ghost hunter. He's her and a bloke, is, you know, paranormal researchers. Ooh, yeah. You don't like ghosts, yeah, I know you don't. Any road, Mary and Brent from America. Oh, we do have friends around the world. If you're from another country, I mean, you know, even if you're from Wales or something, you know, yeah, just drop it in the comments, say hello. We won't mention you much. Right, I want to say hello to Daz, Darren Meaden, the postman, Daz Field, me mate, and Dave Sandland. How's it going, Dave? I've heard from you for a while, you know. You can give us a call, mate, you know. Give us a call. Remember you say, call me. Bloody hell, we sound rough, don't we? You know, who else we got here? He says, oh, well, Johnny Beach. Wah! Auntie Anne, how's it going? It's from Tipton Early, so. And we got Andy and Joe and all from Tipton. How's it going? Yo lot. Hello to my friend Ellen. Oh, I got a new friend, Ellen. I don't know how does this show, so I bait over yet, so I don't know if he's going to speak to me when I find out who does this. Darren Wheeler's got a good sense of humour. Right, who else we got? Oh, hello to all the folks from Starbridge Spiritualist Church. You know, we got a few fans there, eh, we? And Anne-Marie, there's a snetter her, so how's it going? I'd like to say hello to Zoe, Janie and Val. And if there's anybody else out there who wants a mention, you know, just drop it in the comments and we'll give a mention. We will, any road. I was reminded of, you know, Black Country stories and so forth. You know, the other day I was thinking about the Black Country Museum and stuff. And, you know, back in the days when everybody worked hard, they did, they are. Where you going? When you doing? You got an armour. An armour. Right, hang on, settle an argument, right? Now then, is this a hammer? Or is it an armour? Or is it a claw armour? Because you've been working, you've been working hard. They worked hard in the Black Country. I'll drop it in the comments. So what do you think? Is it a hammer? Is it an armour? Or is it a claw armour? You've only had that to hit me with, haven't you? Or any road, you know, I mean, back in the day, back in the Black Country, I was thinking about Jamie, the Black Country history hunter. He's always talking about the folks of the Black Country and how hard they used to work. And no matter what you did round here, whether you was making bricks, because there was brickworks round here, there was steelworks everywhere, there was chain making, there was making glass wall, there was mining limestone, there was mining out sand, there was mining out coal, you know, all these heavy labour jobs, and even folks who were in heavy labour were still working hard, because all these lads had to be fed, you know. It goes back right down to the bloke who run the fish and chip shop, you know. And I'm sure that out there's a few on you that always visited a fish and chip shop, and it's always, you've probably also had the best fish and chips in the world. And then one day you went in the kitchen and said the start of the kitchen, you never ate there again. It's true though, he says the dirtier the kitchen, the better the fish and chips. And I was reminded of this old story. Apparently it was a true story. It's at the Black Country Museum where this bloke, he come out the pub, he'd had a few, and he goes in the chip shop, and he goes to the bloke, he says, can I use the toilet? The bloke says, oh, it's out the back, you know, it's the old outhouses. He goes, just go round the back. So he goes through the alleyway, he goes round the back. And there was 3 kids out there. There was 2 like 4-year-old kids dressed in rags, right, sitting on the floor. Filthy there was, peeling potatoes. And the other one was the sister, who was sitting on the bog, right, chipping the potatoes and dropping them into a bucket next to her. I mean, you take one look at that. That's how they made the chips back in them days. I don't know whether he ate there again. Mind you, he probably didn't have much choice, because there weren't that many fish and chip shops about, you know. Everybody had the locals, like the local pub. Any road, we're going to see what Wayne's up to, so take it away, Wayne.
Benja, ja, we run ya. Oh, there you are. How's it doing, everybody? It's spring again. Let's bring again tulips from Tipton Park. Benja, everyone. The Wainsters here. How's it doing, everybody? Did you miss me? Well, spring's just round the corner, and the blossoms are out, and I'm feeling the spring ladies. So if you want to get down with the bee, just give me a call. Woohoo! Any road. There was a woman who was nagging her husband to decorate the lounge, and I kept on to him and on to him and on to him. Any road, one day I was out shopping, and when I comes back, he's got 2 jackets on, and he's dripping a sweat, and he's painted. And I says, what are you doing? He says, I'm painting the lounge. He goes, well, I'm dripping a sweat when you got 2 jackets on, fella. He says, well, I was only reading the instructions on the tin. It says, apply 2 coats. Did you like that, then? Any road, I'm off now. I gotta go and smell them fresh flowers. See ya.
Any road, we're back. Right. You're mongering. Oh. You want to sweat? You don't want to sweat? I'm going to have that with you. You want to answer red ones, don't you? There you go. Nice. Oh, I'm busting it out. No, another one. Well, I'm having one. What? You're on the coconut. I'm having a red one. You ain't having them all. What? Got? Will you pack it in? What hit you with it? What, ask them. You think I should eat him? Eat him with armour. Oh, they am good, eh, then? Here. Don't eat them all. Bloody hell. I get through about 6 bags of these a week with him. You look me any? I don't think you had. Any road, where am we? Oh, Jennifer sent me this joke. And it's either the joke I sent me, but it did remind me of a joke I heard back in the day when I was a kid. And it was about this bloke who wanted to do an aeroplane jump, jump out of an aeroplane, do a parachute jump, right? And in the road, he goes through all the training and stuff, and he's up in the aeroplane, and just about before he's about to jump out, the instructor says, "Now, right," he says, "when you jumps out, jumps out the plane, he says, the chute will automatically open." He says, "If it don't worry." He says, "Right round to the front here, there's this thing, and that's your emergency chute. If you pulls that, it's like a backup parachute, so you'll be fine." So anyhow, he jumps out the plane, nothing happens. He's falling and falling. He says, "Oh shit, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?" "Oh no, my emergency chute." He pulls this, nothing happens. He says, "Oh bloody hell, am I doing it right?" He's yanking away, nothing's happening. The ground's coming closer and closer. He's panicking like mad. And all of a sudden, he looks down, and he sees this bloke coming up from the ground, coming up in the air like that. He thinks, "Bloke, what's going on here?" He says, "They must have sent help." So he shouts to this bloke going up, he goes, "Don't you know how these parachutes work?" And the bloke going up shouts, "No." He goes, "Do you know how to fix gas leaks?" The Odins and the Bestons, are they? Have you heard that? Anyway, let's see what Johnny's up to. So take it away, Johnny.
Underground, overground, wombling free. The wombles of Wednesbury coming our way. How's it going, Johnny? Johnny Womble from Wednesbury. How's it going, everybody? Well, it seems everyone at the moment's got codes. They're all off work with codes. And you know what? They're all getting sick pay. Sick pay? They're being paid to stop at home with a code. I mean, yesterday in Wednesbury, you won't believe this, but yesterday in Wednesbury, there was this bloke down the doctor's. And he goes to the doctor's, he says, "I've got a code, I'm too sick. He said, I can't go out stealing cars. Can you give me a note so I can get sick pay?" I mean, you've never heard anything like it. You really ain't. I mean, back in the day, you go back now, 100 years ago, you day and none of that. There were no sick pay or benefits, I can tell you that. If you day work, you day ate. I'm telling you. You had to go to work no matter what. I mean, your granddads or great-granddads and so forth, they'll tell you. You had to go to work no matter what. If you had a broken leg and the bubonic plague, you still was expected to go to work. I mean, if you turn up for work for one day, they'd dock you a month's pay. So you had to go. You'd starve to death otherwise. I mean, today, folks don't know them born. But you try telling the kids that these days, they'd never believe you. They wouldn't. Any road, remember, yam, yam, remember, yam, remember, what a yam, yam. See you later, kids.
Oh, and we're back. Oh, well, I'm sure Johnny's entertained you for a bit, hasn't he? Told you all about sick pay. Sick pay? I don't know, back in the day, that's unheard of. It really was. I mean, folks out there probably don't believe it, but it's true. I mean, years ago, if your day work, your day ate, you get sick pay or benefits, I mean, if you couldn't work, you lived off charities. The church or something to look after you. I don't know, they don't know them born, they do not know they're born. I mean, do you remember that? Even when I was a kid, we used to hear that, your dad or your granddad or something would always tell you, if you ask for a new toy or something, a new toy, you may having those. Our kids today, they got everything, they don't know them born. They really do. Was you ever told that, man? I know, I remember any time we asked for something, my dad used to come out with the expression, he'd go, can I have a new bike or something? He'd go, yo tiddlywick, yo tiddlywick. I mean, what did that mean? Have you ever heard that, yo tiddlywick? Where did that one come from? These expressions, I don't know, I really don't. Any road, where am we? Oh, got another joke for you now. This is another old one. I've heard this for years, so you'll have to bear with me. Anyway, there's these two cowboys. Yeah, I mean Western cowboys, you know, not the kind of dodgy guys that come round and hit the plumbing with an arm, not them sort of cowboys. Now, you likes this song, don't you? Better. Wish I'd never get it in now. Any road, there's these two. Bloody hell, look at this. The set's falling apart here. Bear with me. Right, I think that's fixed it. I think we had a couple of cowboys who fixed the setup, don't we? It was you. You did it. Oh, well, explains it. You've been using your arm, haven't you? Any road, let's get round to this joke. Right, there's these two cowboys, right? They're on the run from the law, right? And they're riding out across the west. They've been across the desert and they've been out there for days and days and days. You know, them starving. I'm absolutely starving. And the one goes to the other. He looks, he goes, here, look over there. He says, look at that. You see that tree over there? He says, I swear to God, there's bacon growing on that tree over there. And his mate says, yeah, mad, you've been out in the sun too long. He says, oh, bye. He says, look over there. He says, oh, what? So the ride's a bit closer. He goes, yeah, he says, look at that. It's a bacon tree, that is, I'm sure. He says, a bacon tree? There ain't no such thing in here. The ride's a bit closer and closer and closer. He goes, oh, I'm going to get me some bacon off that tree. And all of a sudden his mate says, oh, bloody hell. He says, that ain't no bacon tree. He goes, that's an ambush. You like that one? Like I say, the old ones are the best ones. Any road, right, before we goes, on the premise of the old black country and the working men of the black country, there was actually a poem, right, written about the black country, actually Brawley Hill. Because I was recently looking at some... the set's falling apart again. Hang on, we got to go and fix this again. Hang on. These cowboys have been... Right. Fixed it now. Used your honour, did ya? Right, let's hope it all stays together. Well, at least it come in some use. Any road, where was we? Right, here we am. The other day, I was looking at some photos. I think Jamie, the Black Country History Hunter, had posted some photos of Brawley Hill and how it used to look. I mean, if you goes back, say, probably 80 years, you know, back to the 30s, 40s, you know, that sort of period, if you looks at Brawley Hill, you'd never believe it. I mean, it's quite shocking, because now it's all houses everywhere you look. But before then, it was all railway lines, canals and factories, nothing but factories everywhere. I mean, steel factories, glass factories, you know, they was making bricks everywhere. I mean, there was factories everywhere, you know, there was that many furnaces and that much thick black smoke coming from that area. I mean, it was unbelievable. So, any road, so somebody actually wrote a poem about it, and if you heard it, I'm going to read it to you. I'll probably cock it up, but, you know, we'll give it a go. Alright, it says, when Satan stood on Brawley Hill, and far around he gazed, he said, I never more shall feel the hell's fierce flames amazed. And while I'm taking in the view, I'm feeling rather thirsty here, so I might as well find a local pub and sample a decent beer. You like that one? Did you like that one? Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. You know, I thought it was about time I did one. Anyhow, so I think it's time to go, eh? So, ta-ra! Draw of it. Now, if you like this, like and share the video. Like and share.
Draw of it.
See ya.
See ya.